Hello and welcome to double vertical XNOR Gate in Minecraft. So I'm going to begin by doing the initial structure, as I often do. And it's going to be a bit like this. And then I'm going to put this here like that. I'm going to go like this, like that. There we go. Yeah, one of the interesting things actually is if you put like a torch here and a torch here, what actually happens is that torch is always going to go off. So even if I place it the other way around, you can see that there's this sort of like upward. It's like it seems to be nearer the ground is more important than the signal. It's sort of what I'm sort of getting from that. Yeah, this is actually quite a simple gate. All you have to do is just put a few things here, there. Oh, actually, I should probably put the output, which is going to go right about there. Take that off. Put that there. Put that there. Put a repeater right about there. Possibly, I think, is it now. Let's have a look. So we'll do a 0, 0. There we go. It's on. Good. 0, 1 is off. 1, 0 is off. 1, 1 is on. So you can see it's a negation of the exclusive or the exclusive NOR. Let's see what happens here then. So we've got 0, 0. In this case, let's see what's happening. So we are seeing this power. If we look at it, actually, do look slightly different. I think this one's got a higher signal. So the reason for that, I guess, is obviously this is all off. So this has got a higher signal. So this is actually powering it down. So you can get downward power, but I think it's to do with precedence. So this downward power is powering this line. I mean, it has to. There's nothing else on. So this block, this torch is in a certain block, which is powering the redstone underneath it, which is on top of that block. So in essence, that it's like it's in an adjacent block to it. And this is powering this torch, which is depowering this block, which is depowering this torch. So this port's still getting no power, which means that this is in its default state of on. The redstone torch being an inverter, of course. Okay, 0, 1. So this dot gets powered, and we can see if we take the dot away, still going to power it the same, but you can see we see the change in the torch. So if we actually got rid of this dot, you can see it's actually on. So this dot is the main thing that's going on. So what's the dot doing? Well, it's powering this block, which is depowering this torch, which is depowering this block. So this torch is powered, and then this is obviously in a spot where it can power that, depowering the torch here. So the output's getting nothing. All right, let's try 1, 0. Okay, again, let's try doing the dot. You can see again the dot is doing the same thing. Oh shit. Oh well. That's not going to be too hard to replace, I would hope. Okay, to get rid of the lever there. So we're at 1, 0. Let's do an update. 1, 0. So if we just get rid of that, you can see it's powered on. Okay, good. All right. So, so there's no power coming from this bottom line. From the top line, this repeater is being powered. Which seems to be depowering both of these torches. And obviously there's nothing, so that means that no power is getting through here at all. Because you see this bottom torch. So this torch on the side isn't actually getting anything from the repeater, but this torch here, yeah, is. So look, you go down and there's nothing being powered, which means this torch is on, which obviously this block's getting powered. This is getting unpowered, depowered, and then this is obviously not working. Finally, we have this. And that's not making too much difference there. Okay, and yep, so finally with this one we've got 1 1. So this dot is not making a huge amount of difference here though. So we can almost get rid of it just to see. Well, I'll leave it in just because, but we need to see that this is not what the issue is. Let's see what happens when we get rid of the repeater. There we go. So the repeater is crucial here. What if we replace the repeater with a redstone dot? See, it's still doing the same thing. So there obviously is there's certain differences between a repeater and a redstone dot. But anyway, so basically what's happening here is that so you can see it actually needs both. Either way, whichever one we break here, it doesn't. It can't handle it basically. Which is pretty interesting. So you can see that it's actually doing like. I wonder what. I'm just thinking about how that's working now. So this is going through here. She's powering this, depowering this. But you see, without this line at the bottom coming through, that torch is not going to be on. I'm curious though. Depowering, that's powering that, it's depowering that. So that's what it looks like there. And we put that in there as well. So there is a sort of precedence going on here. It's interesting. I've been looking at some of the theory actually of redstone, and there's certain types of block and direction is very, very important. But anyway, that's the first vertical XNOR gate. So let's move on to the second. Okay, so let's build the second vertical XNOR gate then. Right, so if we do this, we can do something like that. Do something like this. Now, yeah, I should point out here that this one has caused quite a lot of trouble. Problem being that it doesn't seem to work, even though I've checked like the schematic like multiple times. But you know, that's just that, I guess. I mean, this is exactly what it looks like, but unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to work. So I don't know why that is really. You can see 0's fine. There we go, it's on. 0.1 is also fine, it's off. 1.1 is also fine, it's on. However, when we do 1.0, it's on. And like I say, I have checked this schematic multiple times. So yeah, there's not really much more I can say about it. So yeah, thanks for watching.